Good afternoon and welcome to Palm Beach Gardens High School Class of 2020 graduation ceremony. It is truly a distinct and proud honor to be part of this memorable event. As a lifetime educator and principal, this is it. This is what we all work for. Our students' journey through all types of hardships, pain, endurance, joy, celebrations, and memories officially ends today. It truly is a bittersweet moment, not only to be doing this virtually, but to be closing the book on one of the most important developmental and life-changing experiences in history. Additionally, today also marks the moment that now makes our futures and dreams into an instant reality. At the conclusion of our ceremony, you will now be part of our adult society and will take your newly acquired diploma, along with the skills and expertise developed at school, and go off and make this world a better place. I want to thank you for sharing your afternoon to savor the memories and moments that will be remembered forever as we honor the 2020 graduates of Palm Beach Gardens High School. Coming up, you'll be hearing from a variety of speakers, including our superintendent, Dr. Donald Fenoy, our school board member, and some members of the class of 2020. Now I invite you to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the singing of our national anthem by our very own chamber choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, and congratulations to the high school class of 2020. You did it. Own it. Be proud of it. You are a graduate of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County, and that says a lot about you. And while we're passing around virtual high fives, let's reach out to your family and friends who are joining us from your home, online, or on TV this evening as we mark this milestone in your amazing academic career. They played a very big role in your success, and we applaud them. Seniors, although we are physically separated this evening, make no mistake, we are united in our admiration for your success. Class of 2020, let's get real. How remarkable and ironic it is that you devoted the last 13 years of your life to education, while some of the most poignant and everlasting lessons you have learned occurred over the past 2 months, during the final stretch of your high school career. The district's theme heading into the new year was 2020 Vision. Now that's ironic. 2020 Vision? Nobody saw this reality coming. A pandemic named Corona, or translated crown because of the way the virus appears under a microscope, changed life as we knew it. It may look like a crown, but let me tell you, it's been a royal pain. So let's reflect for a few minutes. For 13 years, you learned vocabulary. But again, some of the most memorable words or phrases you will never forget, you learned over the last 2 months. For starters, social distancing. As a society, we thrive on camaraderie, collaboration, and community. Think about that. The things you probably took for granted 2 months ago are now more important than ever to you. Being in a physical classroom on your campus with your teachers, classmates, and friends, sitting side by side. The loving hug of a grandparent. That is just too risky to share right now. Going to the beach or the mall, spending birthdays together. Or here's a big one, celebrating your graduation. Distance learning. If someone had said to you that you would be spending the last 2 months of high school in a Google Classroom, full-time from home, maybe even in your pajamas, you would have thought they were crazy. But that's exactly what you did. You and your teachers pivoted with remarkable dexterity and efficiency and just made it work. Essential workers. That includes our medical heroes and also the many other brave souls who didn't have the luxury of staying home. The people who we depend on day in and day out to stock our grocery store shelves, to deliver food and prescriptions, to serve the more than 2 million free meals that the School District of Palm Beach County has distributed to students since our schools closed on March 13th. Okay, in some cases, our heroes do wear capes. You, our esteemed graduates, are also essential. You are essential to your families, to your friends, and to the future of our country. You may feel isolated and frustrated right now, and that is understandable. But I also hope that you take great comfort in knowing that we are all in this together. Your lives will be forever influenced and many decisions shaped by this unprecedented global fight against coronavirus. These are not times to forget. Years from now, when you reflect, this just won't be a frightening time of inconvenience and uncertainty. You will view this as a challenge that you conquered. It's made you stronger, resilient. It's taught you the importance of fraternity, family, and friends. This collective disappointment that you and the entire global class of 2020 is experiencing is valid. You missed out on all of those rituals and traditions that many graduates before you probably took for granted. But I also believe that this current state may very well end up being your most profound catalyst for accomplishing great things. A springboard to your future success and how your journey will leave permanent footprints and impact future generations. You have the power to make sure that your children and grandchildren never experience anything like this. In the class of 2020, we have future doctors, nurses, scientists, and mathematicians who may very well develop the solution to eliminating future pandemics, or at the very least, make our world more fundamentally prepared for the unexpected. We have future business leaders and lawmakers who will demand more efficiency and oversight. You have future bankers and stockbrokers who will work amid a new economic and financial order. We have future educators who will teach in a whole new way while also reminding generations of students of their potential. They will deliver that lesson from the wisdom of knowing tough times and the experience that comes from adapting and rising to a challenge. I encourage you to channel any negative thoughts and use them as a source for motivation to set personal goals. Stay on course and use the redefined 2020 vision to be laser focused on discovering what will make you feel fulfilled, accomplished, and appreciated. If you believe in yourself, if you remain true to yourself, continue to educate yourself, you'll have everything you need to find the right path for you. Many of you are now the first in your family to graduate high school. That's fantastic. Your parents are beaming with pride. Every parent and guardian wants their child to have a better life than they had. You are proving today that is possible. Despite what the news and the headlines and what the social media might tell you, the future is bright. I know that it is bright because I know you. This class, the class of 2020, has already had a profound impact on your community. Your principals, teachers, and I were humbled by your altruism as you supported the people of the Bahamas who were devastated by Hurricane Dorian. You sent supplies, equipment, and money. You've cooked up and provided meals for the elderly over the holidays. You've created programs such as We Dine Together to ensure that no student sits alone in the cafeteria or courtyard during lunch. You sent a contingent of students to Tallahassee to lobby elected officials for additional support regarding mental health for students and staff, not out of concern for yourself, but out of concern for your peers. For these reasons and countless others, I know the future is bright. You are the sum of all of the great things that you have done, that you are doing, and that you will do. Walk with your head up and your shoulders back. Be proud of who you are and where you come from. Since becoming superintendent, I've looked forward to shaking the hand of every graduate who crosses the stage. That's about 14,000 hands each year. I regret that I won't be able to take part in that annual tradition. But please know that I look forward to the day when our paths cross and I congratulate you in person. No matter where your journey takes you after high school, and may that journey be extraordinary, my hope is that you will return to our community with your hard-won wisdom and play an instrumental role in our future growth. You will be welcomed with open arms. In Palm Beach County, we always leave the light on so you can find your way home. I want you to stay safe, stay healthy, and most of all, stay strong. You are the class of 2020.
Many of you at the beginning of your senior year voted on senior superlatives. You've identified characteristics that you associated with your classmates. For example, one of those is the senior who most likely brightens our day. Another humorous superlative is the senior who has a dog with a tremendous appetite for homework. Well, this particular senior class of 2020, all of you, your senior superlative, to me, is most likely to succeed. You've had the challenges of distance learning. You've had the many disappointments of the last quarter of your senior year, yet here you are. You have succeeded already. So congratulations to an extraordinary class of 2020.
We did it, Palm Beach Gardens High School, class of 2020. We have made it to the finish line of our first marathon. And like victors in any race, it's time to celebrate. But in itself, graduation is not our end goal. This ceremony is called a commencement, and for good reason too. Commencement means the beginning or start of something new. After today, we are set on to our much larger journey in life, a marathon much larger than the one we've just completed. Everything we've done so far has prepared us for the whirlwind of a road ahead. Even though we are going our separate ways after today, we will always share the memories of the past 4 years as Gators, the strongest class to ever walk the halls of the swamp. Charles Dickens began his classic Tale of Two Cities by saying, "It was the best of times and it was the worst of times." We, the class of 2020, can say the same thing. We've had the best of times building friendships, relationships, and having fun during our high school years. But we have also experienced the worst of times. The unprecedented outbreak of illness and death that makes the class the first and hopefully the last to graduate virtually instead of all together. Born at the peak of the most uncertain time our country has ever faced, we are now walking into a world ravaged by a pandemic. But this too has made us stronger. We have also learned to adapt to tough circumstances and come out even stronger on the other side. We are a class of students built tougher than steel, able to weather any storm that comes our way. These years at Palm Beach Gardens High School have been exciting, providing us with experiences, memories, and a wealth of knowledge that we will forever cherish. But now is our commencement, the beginning of a series of marathons ranging from college, trade school, first jobs, careers, and even marriage and children of our own. Throughout life, during these upcoming marathons, we will be defined by our actions, our character, and our ability to prevail. Judging by the ability to adapt and change that we have already demonstrated, I know our class is destined for greatness. Finally, I want to thank you for allowing me to be your spokesman and class president to represent the entire Palm Beach Gardens High School class of 2020. It has been my absolute pleasure, along with the rest of the senior class council, of what I think is the best graduating class of Palm Beach Gardens High School. In life, be the change you want to see. Be the change you want everyone else to see. Be the change you want your reality to be. With that said, I would like to close with words of the famous Maya Angelou. The horizon leans forward, offering space to place steps of new change. I encourage you, live with life, be adventurous, be courageous. Give us tomorrow more than we deserve today. Congratulations, Palm Beach Gardens High School, class of 2020 graduates.
At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our next two speakers. Both these individuals earned top honors in the class. Our salutatorian is Colton Yu. Colton truly defines what a well-rounded student is. Not only did he earn all A's in all 25 of the college courses he took in high school, giving him an HBA of 5.32, but he also explored new passions throughout high school. From becoming a varsity cross-country runner in his freshman year, playing travel soccer, competing in HOSA, volunteering hundreds of hours with the developmentally disabled community, interning at the dental office, and finding time to bus tables and expedite food at his job, Colton was truly able to expand his horizons as a Gator. These extracurricular activities did not distract this young man from striving to become a leader among his class, holding the position of vice president in both the Science and Math Honor Societies, as well as being a member of the National Honor Society and English National Honor Society. As a graduate of our pre-med magnet program, Colton will be majoring in microbiology at the University of Florida, eagerly pursuing the track of dentistry. Our valedictorian is Lauren D. Lauren has taken 31 college-level classes and has 94 college credits, already earning her AA degree from Palm Beach State College. She has also earned her ACE diploma by taking numerous extensive ACE courses. Lauren finishes her high school academic career with an HPA of 5.67, earning her that spot at the top of her class. Aside from her academic prestige, Lauren is involved all over campus. She is a member of the National Science and English Honor Societies and the president of the Math Honor Society. She is also the corresponding Secretary of Health, Occupation, Students of America, where she competed and placed at the regional, state, and international level. Despite being very actively involved with her academics and extracurriculars, Lauren has worked 2 jobs throughout her high school career and does part-time online tutoring. She also volunteers much of her time at the St. Ignace Food Parish. Lauren will continue her academic career at the University of Florida this fall, majoring in nutritional science on a pre-med track. She is a prime example of what it means to be a Greater Gator and is a definition of academic excellence here at Palm Beach Gardens High School. It is my pleasure to introduce the salutatorian and valedictorian of the class of 2020.
Welcome, parents, teachers, administration, and the Palm Beach Gardens High School class of 2020. What an absolute honor it is to speak to you all today, despite these unprecedented times. I'm sure we're all tired of hearing about the worldwide pandemic and how it has canceled the many senior events we were all looking forward to. But that word unprecedented is nothing new to us. If something is unprecedented, it has never been done or known before. As I sat down to write this speech and reflect on our class, I thought about all the obstacles we've overcome, all the new things that we tried for the first time throughout high school, which has led us here to this ceremony. From passing all our classes, completing the SATs, from competing in sports, balancing jobs, to making the friendships that helped us survive 4 years of high school, all of these experiences have brought us to our destination today, graduation day. And one unprecedented graduation at that. Receiving our diplomas today is a reminder that tells us our hard work and perseverance pays off and that we are one step higher on the ladder of success. It is a reminder that we have all the necessary tools to achieve our goals and dreams. Success only stops when you stop working hard. Now I'm in no position to lecture you on hard work and life lessons, and that's not what I'm doing here today. What I really want to share with you are my hopes for the future and some words of encouragement as we continue to set our own precedents. I hope that wherever you go from here, you find something that you're willing to put in the effort for and that will bring you happiness. I hope that you surround yourself with positive influences and with people who will support your ambitions. I hope that you never forget where you came from, who supported you, and what struggles you've conquered, and find gratitude in all of your past experiences. I hope that you will be kind to others because what goes around comes around, and this world would be a much happier place if we all respected our neighbors. And most importantly, I hope that you learn to remove doubt and focus on being your best self at any moment. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all the teachers and administrators that work hard each year to help students be successful. To my friends, thank you for being there to making me laugh when I need it the most. To my girlfriend, thank you for being my best friend and biggest cheerleader. To my mom and dad, thank you for your endless love and support and for always pushing me to be my very best. I hope that I've made you proud. Class of 2020, congratulations, be proud to celebrate this moment, and best of luck on your next adventure.
Welcome students and parents of the class of 2020. I am honored to be here today, giving this speech, addressing my peers, and representing our high school. We are living in strange times. Things that we often thought of as part of everyday life have been stripped from us as if they were never ours to begin with. 4 years ago, when I stepped into Palm Beach Gardens High School as a freshman, I never envisioned that my senior year would come to a premature halt. I never imagined that there could be anything so catastrophic that everyday life would be impacted on a global scale. I never imagined that I wouldn't be addressing my fellow classmates today, in person. But nothing is ever set in stone, and life has never just been one straight path. Life is full of twists and turns, and that is what makes life worth living. Despite everything that is happening right now, nothing can or will ever discredit all of our accomplishments over the past 4 years. We've all accomplished great things throughout high school, whether it's getting good grades in your classes and being accepted into your dream college, making the cut for varsity team, being inducted into our armed forces, or being the first in your family to graduate high school. We all made it here today through the last 4 years of our youth before being sent off to the brave real world, and that alone is reason enough to be proud of ourselves. I would personally like to thank my mom and my dad for supporting me through all my endeavors ever since I was a little girl. I truly would not be where I am today without either one of them, and for that, I'm forever grateful. I am grateful that I've been given the honor of being able to speak here today. I am grateful that, despite the fact that it was cut short, I still had a great experience at high school. High school has given me a life experience that I would not be able to get anywhere else. High school is what you make of it. At the end of the day, everybody chooses their own path. No matter how hard life gets, it's always up to you whether or not to keep on going, whether or not to keep pursuing your dream. We are the class of 2020, born in the aftermath of 9/11 and graduating in the midst of a pandemic. We are the class of change. We are resilient, and we as individuals can overcome any obstacle that is thrown at us. After we graduate today, we'll be full-fledged adults sent off into the real world. No matter where life takes you, in the near future or the long run, never forget who you are. Never forget that dream you wish to fulfill, because at the end of the day, we are all dream chasers. I am extremely grateful for the bonds I have formed and for the lessons I have learned from my high school experience, and I intend on taking all of that with me wherever I go. From the bottom of my heart, I will truly miss Palm Beach Gardens High School, and it has been an absolute honor to speak to you all as your class valedictorian. I wish you all the best, and congratulations to us all.
Thank you, Sammy, Colton, and Lauren, for those inspiring words. Good afternoon, parents, friends, relatives, faculty, staff, our online guests, and most of all, the graduating class of 2020. The big moment you have all been waiting for is about to unfold in front of you. It took 13 years of long, hard work to be part of this moment in time. This will truly be a celebration you will never forget. Why will you never forget? Well, it's the first time in decades that a graduation ceremony is not taking place in a large group setting, surrounded by thousands of cheering, proud, excited friends and family, all joining us together for this big occasion. As I stand here alone, inside this great place where you earned your final credits to be joining me today, it's emotional not to be able to look into your eyes, feel your energy and excitement, and enjoy the atmosphere that can only be created by the one and only class of 2020. Before I address this amazing class, I would like to take a moment and recognize and thank a few people who are in our virtual audience today. First, the parents. Most of what is happening right now is not possible without you. Yes, as we look back over the 13 years raising our now graduate, we could have done more and definitely done things differently. But there was no manual to parenting and what is the best way to raise a child in this new world and digital society. However, I would offer this. Perhaps some of our missteps and failures along the way made for a stronger and more resilient child and gator. In general, we often learn more from our failures rather than our successes. Either way, we made it. Being a parent of a 2020 graduate myself, I'm joining you in saying, we made it. Next, I want to recognize the teachers and staff of Palm Beach Gardens High School. You have all really stepped up and embraced the new normal around campus. Not only getting through the last 2 months of becoming virtual educators, but also making it through a full year with a new head gator. That is an adjustment as well. However, you quickly embraced our enhanced greater gator mentality and are now working at full speed again. And as a result, here we are, celebrating your commitment and dedication to another amazing group of seniors that have set a new high bar of excellence, which all started in your actual presence and in your actual classrooms. So on behalf of the class of 2020, we thank you for everything and never giving up on us. And finally, I want to thank my local elementary and middle school principals and staff. You have all provided the foundation for these students and this day to occur. Additionally, I want to recognize and thank my district and regional support team, school board and community members, and our superintendent for their leadership, guidance, and support. Although I do feel like I am king of the swamp, it's nice to know that there is support around and above you, and it's nice to know that they will be there if you need them. Dr. Fenoy, as an overseeing king of my swamp, I know you'll be proud of this group of Gators as I present to you the best of Palm Beach Gardens High School. And now the class of 2020. Now at this point, if we were live, this would be the part of the ceremony you would start cheering. Class of 2020, what a journey. Actually, journey may be the wrong word. What a dream. You see, inside of a dream, you have plot, drama, and almost unrealistic events. Well, I think this moment in time really qualifies for one of them. However, this dream or journey does have a happy ending, and this is it. So for just a few minutes, I want you to forget about the setting, the circumstances, the location, your feelings about what is happening around us, and let's just talk, Gator to Gator. Class of 2020, you are memorable and will never be forgotten. Memories, no matter where they happen, are yours to keep. It's the gift that cannot be taken from you. Each year, classes bring their own sense of memorable experiences. As a principal, I get to witness everything, from the highs to the lows, the wins to the losses. But this was really all just a test to see how confident, resilient, brave you really were. Well, I'm happy to say, class of 2020, you passed that test. However, this will not be the last test you encounter. Next up will be the test of young adulthood and all the pressures and responsibilities that come with it. The good news is if you just reflect on how you made it to this day, you'll pass those tests too. Additionally, before I move on, I did want to take some time to acknowledge the memories we created this year. It really was a great partnership. You taught me, and hopefully I taught you. My goal was to be an active part of your daily experience, and I can honestly say, I think we accomplished that. From greeting you at the flagpole in the morning, to the long hours after school watching you practice, compete, perform, and of course win, we have made quite a connection. I wanted you to see and feel that you were supported and recognized for your hard work in and out of the classroom. Then to make it even better, my daily visits to your classrooms, conversations in the hallways, and of course the lunchroom, we almost became family. As you know, some of the best conversations happen over food, or perhaps me serving you too much when the manager wasn't looking. But nonetheless, that was all part of what brought us together as a Gator family. Now, of course, in a family, not everyone gets along or agrees with each other all the time. We had a few of those moments too. But the respect, character, and attitude you showed me along the way proves that you are now ready to officially move out of the swamp. And just so you know, it was never my intent to make this easy, just tough enough to make sure you are ready for the next step. I did my best to take care of you, mold you, and develop you to be the best Greater Gator you could be. The little things and stories we talked about, one-on-one, in the classroom, or in the grade level assemblies, they all matter greatly in life, much more than you think. As you go forward, just remember what being a Greater Gator stood for and how we presented ourselves and the pride that we have within our dynamic and diverse family. So this afternoon, although it troubles us tremendously to be doing this from our own personal locations, let's be clear that nothing, not even the invisible enemy, can take away what you finally accomplished today. Education is a process, a memory, and a gift, all at the same time. You have earned it, and today you will receive it. In closing, please don't forget what this diploma represents. For many, it's a ticket into colleges and universities around the country. Others, it's a monumental accomplishment of completing a 13-year unpaid task. But for all, it equals hope and opportunity and a key to the world. In fact, those two nouns, hope and opportunity, will turn your dream into a reality. Don't give up on that hope and take advantage of the opportunity that being a high school graduate now affords you. So as a high school graduate, your journey begins now. There is a big world out there waiting for you. We will be back to normal soon, and you'll be able to spread your wings and fly as high as you want. Just remember to take that Gator pride with you and spread it wherever you go. But be cautious. This too is very contagious and can truly take over any room. So although I can't physically touch or see you right now, I hope you can feel the love that I am sending your way. Class of 2020, I'm even more proud of you today than ever before. Just getting through this whole phenomenon makes you stronger by itself. Congratulations on a job well done, and best wishes on your next journey. I am confident you will make this world a better place. Now, it's my honor to present Palm Beach Gardens High School, Class of 2020.
Lauren D.
Colton Yu, Sammy Brown, Maylene Castillo, Diogene Gardner, Stephanie Escobar, Aaliyah King, Kyla Moore, Angelina Comfort, Ashley Klein, Marissa Dickerson, Shamsia Eunice, Tan Fung, Madison Long, Trish Tran, Sion, Anna Alfieri, Supna Mahara, Vanessa Williams, Lucas Manco, Suchin Mahara, Claudine LeBlanc Morinair, John Cooper, Lisa Wynn, Trevor Collins, Hannah Heidi, Veronica Otero, Preston Tomeo, Zaskia Torres, Caitlin DeRamos, Anna Blood, Shuhara Ransom, T. Lee, Jaden Walker, Morgan Lakin, Jack Say, Brian Canedo, Annabelle Standish, Takaya Cephas, Sarah Vachiratimaporn, Rachel Almonte, Asia Abdullah, Nakaya Alexandra, Valencia Albright, Amanda Bastin, Farwa Batul, Anterica Benyard, Ryan Bernston, Maya Brown, Alyssa Calix, India Carter, Emily Castillo, Michaela Shemralarski, Bella Circo, Laura Deaton, Vincent Di Giovanni, Sephora Dormalis, Mary Helen Dos Santos, Renaya Drummer, Denitra Edmondson, Madison Edmondson, Isabella Eno, Brian Festa, Waleska Figueredo, Isverling Gomez, Cheryl Gonzalez, Evelyn Gramajo, Haley Green, Isabella Grosser, Haley Hart, Nicholas Hoffman, Aaron Howard, Sophia Hurtado, Giovanna Jackson, Omari Jackson, Nathaniel Joltis, Jackson Casher, Jade Kelly, Anasia LeBlanc, Tamaya Lindsay, Brittany Lannis, Emmanuel Maldonado, Beatrice Matson Santos, Gaddafi McCord, Joel Malord, Sunidahi Mystery, Giovanni Nemhard, Axley Paulus Adames, Katie Perez, Matilda Pollard, Jasenia Ramirez, Elmer Ramos Vasquez, Alexis Radcliffe, Dylan Riley, Sarah Rivera, Alexis Roberts, Asia Roll, Andrew Ridebaum, Katrina Salcedo Kunzel, Isabel Sarvella, John Sayer, Morgan Schaefer, Rachel Starr, Jesse Straczynski, Ina Tarumi, Natalie Tejada, Kyle Thompson, Ocean Odin, Faith Underwood, Jailene Velez, Chad Walker, Carmelia Walker, Maitri Wallen, Alana Ward, Angel Whitehead, Taylor Williams, Shainlove Adam, Adeja Adehola, Shahed Ahmed, Madalise Albino Martinez, Wenchel Alcima, Miles Alfred, Jason Ali, Ferguson Amisel, Anali Anaya, Brianna Andrews, Aaliyah Angerville, Joshua Anglin, Smite Antoine, Jonathan Anzuto Martinez, Christopher Arce, Joe Askew, Junai Askew, Alina Ataya, Katiana Adalis, Coleman Ayers, Maria Baez, Yolana Barnes, Kahalia Barrett, Justin Barrios, Giovanni Bartholomew, Jonathan Bartley, Jaquan Bean, Ja'Cory Bell, Jermaine Bell, Matthew Bennett, Sean Bennett, Louis Betancourt, Timothy Bieber, Judson Billy, Ernest Blackshear, Kalia Black, Serena Boggs, Stephanie Bogle, Claudie Baru, Paul Basso, Courtney Bowens, Jerson Brand, Zachary Brewster, Melody Brookman, DeCory Brown, John Brina Brown, Quasi Brown, Talia Brown, Valeria Brown, Cameron Bruce, Reginald Bryant, Brandon Bunch II, Jetson Bunner, Destiny Burrows, Olivia Burton, Ariana Butler, Alex Calixte, Chavez Calloway, Shillaby Cambrone, Mykeria Campbell, Jacob Caraballo, Sabrina Cardell, Brandon Carlson, Guillermo Carrillo, Janasia Carter, Austin Castrillon, Jacob Sender, Christian Centeno, Yerodin Shaz Lucas, Kevin Charles, Curvins Charles, Tronasia Chavers, Nicole Chavez, Raymond Shung, Douglas Christian Jr., Michael Christie, Naja Clark, Colbian Clayton, Nakaya Clayton, Alicia Colebrook, Christopher Coleman, Shamiria Coleman, Latavia Cooley Barnes, Calvin Collins III, Timothy Coney, Mackay Connor, Sierra Cooper, Eugene Cooper, Gianpaolo J.P. Cora, Mariah Lee Corporan, Mia Correa, Shakayla Cowart, Faith Cox, Lamari Cox, Jose Cruz Ramirez, Claudette Surreal, Amelia Daher, Keeson Daly, Arul Dalian, Deanna Daniels, Jeremiah Davidson, Brianna Davis, Craig Davis, Sadia Dawkins, Carlos De Leon, Evanson Dacius, Owen Delhome, Rihanna Desamu, Giovanni DeHady, Katja Diaz, Makai Dickerson, Bradley Diggs, Jana Dominique, Richardson Dominique, Stephanie Dominique, Wilson Dorr, Imanis Dorlis, Max Dorlis, Ludfara Dorville, Joshua Ducor, Tristan Dozier, Brittany Dew, Matthew Duncan, Spencer Duncan, Devon Duran, Winnister Duversot, Lionel Dwyer, LaShawn Eason, Alexis East, Jahad El Hossani, Ruthie Alvariste, Portia Epps, Douglas Escalante Roblero, Maria Escobar, Mislaine Escobar de Leon, Katarina Elvira Esteban Juan, Edjul Etienne, Wesley Etienne, Yoseminis Etienne, Nathan Facile, Corey Fadig, Nathan Feldman, Shanna Fenelon, Chrisanne Fenton, Karina Fernandez, Shamis Few, Josh Finley, Mia Fisher, Ryan Fitting, Tariq Flacknor, Marco Flavio, Ziana Fleming, Balit Flaragine, Kervin Flaragine, Evangelina Flores, Walter Foman, Valentino Forte, Rebecca Francois, Jalea Franklin, Garrett Franzos, Alexis Freeman, Romeo Freeman, Joseph Galassi, Joseph Gallo, Wanya Gamage, Juan Garcia Ramirez, Dimitri Gale, Victoria Gale, Peter Germain, Ayumi Gibson, Malia Gibson, Jorge Gill, Rakiria Godfrey, Zachary Goldman, Yurendi Gomez Juarez, Brianna Goncalves, Kamari Gonder, Jabril Gonsalves, Chelsea Gordon, Alicia Green, Jacob Green, John Green, Zachary Green, Trinity Green, David Gutierrez, Anthony Halliburton, Domenica Hall, Saida Hawk, Trayvon Harewood Legrand, Jacob Harris, Joisha Harris, Lawan Harris, Katrina Hayes, Taylor Hemleck, Jillian Henderson, Jacob Henry, Matthew Hertigen, Alejandro Hernandez, Alyssa Hernandez, Christopher Hernandez, Sydney Hernandez, Derek Herrera Castillo, Kendrick Higgins, Raven Hill, Ariel Hines, Sarah Host, Michael Hooks, Toby Hope, Fahid Hossein, Isabella Howard, Jackson Huff, Lee Humphrey, Christina Ibarra, Janari Ivory, Pedro Escoy Zarate, Chase Jackson, Sean James, Kayla Janvier, Jabril Jarrett, Tristan Jarvin, Kademeline Jean, Edlune Jean, Edlin Jean Francois, Ernst Jean Baptiste, Markins Jean Noel, Andre Jefferson, Jeremiah Jenkins, Ahmad Johnson, Austin Johnson, Shadeja Johnson, Joseph Johnson, Lankevius Johnson, Nathan Johnson, Tevon Johnson, Anjuan Jones, Kanaya Jones, Cleo Jones, Jasmine Jones, Steve Quavian Jones, 3 Jones, Sanquavius Joseph, Joshua Joseph, Casey Joseph, Marcus Joseph, Kalia Judd, Ethan Keith, Baker Khalil, Coronisha King, Rakaya King, Noah Kinglock, Dawson Knight, Joel Knott, Tyler Kolb, Nicholas Conadair, Gabrielle Kowalczyk, Rafaela Laborde, Alexis Lampley, Tyler Lapointe, Soraya LaRose, Eladio Las Casa Moya, Preston Lavana, Tran Lee, Amanda Lensitsky, Myron Levy, Brandy Lewis, Keisha Lewis, Croft Lightfoot, Zatea Lindsay, Sage Lockerson, Madison Lomax, Ashanti Long, Mason Long, Anaya Lopez, Gustavo Lopez, Marcus Lopez, Manuel Lopez Silvestri, Michael Lopez Vale, Brianna Lormil Saint, Laugina Lusaint, Kamari Lowry, Olivia Lowry, Precious Lowry, Carlene Lucien, Gabrielle Lutz, Beyonce Lynn, Alexis Macondi Rodriguez, DeMarcus Mack, Michael Madden, Jan Mackey, Robert Maligno, Valeria Manzanares, Michael Maradio, Gilovans Marcelin, Angelina Marcos Sebastian, Hope Mari, Jada Marlowe, Javier Marquez, Katura Marshall, Shabeli Martinez Hernandez, Shanady Maxey, Michael McBride, Bailey McDaniel, Jeremiah McMillan Lambert, Talia Meadows, Gabriela Mena, Oralia Mendez Domingo, Tesleen Metellus, Clifton Michelle Jr., Reagan Malio, Zarian Miller Wells, Joshua Minot, Deja Mitchell, Javago Molin, Chelsea Momperos, Maya Moore, Zion Moore, Rocio Moreno, Alexis Morgan, Ashanique Morrison, Caitlin Morrissey, Kamal Morton, Cameron Morvan,
Dylan Moel, Juan Carlo Mergio, Gabriella Murray, Nam Nguyen, Jeremy Nieves Gonzalez, Anderi Nonsent, Chrisleen Nonsent, Asher Ogden, Jade Oliver, Lordina Orezi, Jose Ortega, Angelica Ortiz, Eduardo Ortiz Nolasco, Julie B. Ortiz Velasquez, Kevin Osorio, Nicholas O'Stewart, Rose Odalis, Shakaya Outler, Taina Paris, Demetrius Parker, Ann Pascal, Carmondia Pascal, Sarah Paskowitz, Bradley Pastor, Andre Payne, Jonathan Peak, Jose Pena, Sony Perez Gonzalez, Alan Perez, Favron Perez, Ingrid Perez, Jocelyn Perez, Marisol Perez, Stefania Perez, Shakaya Petit Ferrer, Janaya Pierce, Jennifer Pierre, Kaina Pierre, Ricardo Pierre, Esther Pierre Paul, Brian Pimentel, Keandra Poitier, Christopher Palandro, Jasmine Poole, Brene Portier, Kira Potts, Amari Powell, Shoshana Priante, Marisol Quinones, Jamie Rada Urego, Daniel Ramirez, Leonardo Resinos, Terrence Reed, Kai Refschneider, Owen Reinhard, Samantha Relos, Wixon Remy, Johari Render, Charles Rappel, Isaiah Roden, Shaina Richard, Akeem Richards, Maria Rico, Maya Rideau, Brianna Robine, John Robos Descuella, Brandon Rodriguez Nieto, Andrea Rodriguez Suma, Selena Roger, Amanda Ronco, Yanel Rosado, Tyler Rosario, Aaron Ross, Noam Rothman, Shane Rothstein, Hannah Runyon, Shane Russo, Mackington Saintville, Nellie Saintville, Ryan Sandville, Yasmin Saliba, Katrina Samuels, Daniel Sanchez, Yaniri Sanchez, Brian Sandoval, Jewel San Miguel, Arlange Sannon, Mark Sannon, Nalicia Santiago, Jules Scarlett, Zachary Scheel, Nicholas Schneider, Jemiah Sears, Yelinas Serrano, Patrick Sewell, Darren Shepard, Dayana Cybron, Brianna Simmons, Lucas Simmons, Angel Simpson, Destiny Singleton, Matthew Sledge, Shamal Smith, Trayvon Smith, Fiona Smith, Datavian Smith Woods, Michelle Salachi Lara, Cameron Salmons, Edwin Sante Palico, Diana Soriano, Orlando Spado, Patrick Spears, Collins St. Jean, Franklin St. John, Ryan Staggs, Brian Steptoe, Isaiah Stewart, Michaela Strahowski, Madison Sudith, Leah Sweeting, Devin Samansky, Ramon Taylor, Rashad Taylor, Graciela Tejada, Landa Telsey, Jose Tenorio, Ariane Terry, Janita Terry, Tanya Ta'at, Daisha Thomas, Genesis Thomas, Stephen Thomas, Daniel Tibbles, Brilliana Tillis, Alexander Tipton, Amarian Tizaby, Amaya Trice, Miles Turner, Jamina Ulysses, Paula Urbina, Luigi Vaccaro, Kaylee Van Balveren, Fernando Varela, Rafael Vasquez, Julian Vega, Chrisline Verdre, Antonio Vix, Curvin Victor, Donovan Vilmorn, Maxwell Vils, Elaine Vincent, Carolyn Von Wern, Edward Vorobiev, Zipporah Walker, Kamani Wallace, Zaria Washington, Malachi Watts, Tralasia Webb, Justin Weidenhamer, Nicole Weir, Shemaiah Whitaker, Amari White, Asia White, Justin White, Michael Whitson, Daryl Wilcox, Alfonso Williams, Anaya Williams, Jada Williams, Jeremiah Williams, Katiera Williams, Michael Williams, Talia Williams, Tavante Williams, Samantha Willis, Monique Wilson, Joshua Wood, Donnell Woodward, Joshua Warden, Jacoby Worrell, Autumn Weichel, Marvin Zarate Iskoy, Marbel Zalea Elvir, Michael Zodak, Grayson Zwickel.
Seniors, please stand. At this time, it's my pleasure to present the Palm Beach Gardens High School Class of 2020. You have met the requirements that have been established by the Board of Education and the state of Florida. Here's Class President Sammy Brown.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Please follow me in turning your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, Palm Beach Gardens High School Class of 2020 graduates.